almost now at the end of the book of Leviticus, the book of Vayikra. We are now in the parsha called Emor. Emor is all about contagion. It's all about connection. Perhaps if there were one item that were to identify every single Torah reading throughout the entire books of the Bible, all of the books of the Bible, it would be that we are supposed to be connected to one another. It's about relationships, relationships between people, relationships between people and God. In this week's reading, we find that the initial volley is registered and addressed towards the Kohanim, and it says, "Speak unto the Kohanim and say to them, don't become contaminated for these kinds of issues." The double positive statement about speaking to the people and talking about contagion, contamination, arrests the eyesight of any eager reader of the Torah. Why does it say it so twice, speak and say? Rabbi Eli Melech of Lezhensk perhaps offers the most beautiful insight to the reading. He says that it doesn't matter how pious or impious, how knowledgeable or illiterate you are, that this Torah reading is addressed to every single person. That if you're a great individual, a tzaddik, and you wear a great white robe, be aware that the slightest stain shows up against the white backdrop, so that the people who consider themselves to be knowledgeable and righteous have to be so much more diligent than everybody else, because one small character flaw in them will shine, will show forward. And if somebody is ignorant, it's the responsibility of the people who are literate to be able to teach them, to reach down and to bring them up to a level where they can live and enjoy a life of relationship between one another, and of course have an enjoyable relationship with God as well. That there are no barriers between people, and there should be no barriers between people and God, and there certainly are no variant levels between people, no hierarchy. If there are any things that we have that other people do not, it is our responsibility to reach across the aisle and to bring them closer to us, or to bring them closer to where they can possibly be. This is the magic and the beauty of connection. This is the beauty and the dignity of spirituality. The nobility of the reading itself is all about equality, about learning, about access, about warmth and inviting. There are very few people that will be changed by using a stick. There are very few people who will be intimidated by words that are used toward them in a negative way and make them change. People change because they feel something positive, some warmth, some joy, some upliftingness that is brought to them. This is the beauty of the reading that we look at today. Speak and say, doesn't matter where a person's station is in life. God loves us all equally and wants the best for us. We want the best for us, and God hopes that we find it. Shabbat Shalom.